it's just so cool how we can kind of all bring it together, keep it on the same house. And it's all for the betterment of the experience.
Oh, yeah. There's so many little like crews and orgs that are relatively small in each region that put in effort to make these big majors. It's like VGBC is definitely the ones that are like doing the heavy lifting, but there are so many folks out here like contributing for House of 3000 on production, NBT also on production, to like JTS doing full captaining and organization there. It's always good to see the whole region come together to put on a show this amazing.
Yeah, talking about coming together here too. FGC fight, just what we wanted out here when we planned this event, Glitch Infinite. Gonna be a Ken versus a Terry fight.
Well, we asked for a little bit of FGC crossover. We had him in the trailer too. I think it was Ryu Terry there though. It's gonna be interesting to see how these two aggressive characters box close up. I think it's gonna be an amazing and electric match.
I've been getting everyone to say electric recently.
I think you might have impacted that.
I don't know. It's the buzzword of the week.
It's a great adjective.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Ken Masters, Terry Bogart.
Let's get it. PS2 here. Naz already starting off with 2 projectiles, one from either one of them.
Just to break it down for you before we start, there are 2 blonde white men fighting each other. Let's just be sure. Naz playing the one with the cap, and then Vendetta, no cap.
There we go.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to tell each other apart, especially when they're blowing each other up like this. Good God, the conversion was phenomenal by Naz.
Ooh, huge there. Tatsu coming in.
Oh
my God, are you kidding me? Double back-to-backs? Are you mad? Are you mad?
I mean, we were saying these characters like to blow each other up. It is an explosive start to game 1.
I mean, I don't know how you can lead it up any better than that. Are we going to see just 0 to death after 0 to death, just 6 back-to-back-to-back? Well, 5, but back-to-back-to-back.
I mean, we could get 6, get the sudden death going.
Fair enough. Trying to catch in the middle, landing on the stage there, too. Not going to find the up smash.
Tatsu into those tilts, such consistent strings from Vendetta, but he is still losing in percentage. I feel like that's like the margin for error with Terry is so low. He always gets this 30 to 40% regardless of the string.
Great nair in on landing there too. Auto turnaround, getting that dash turnaround on the down tilt. Not going to be caught there though. Going to be caught with Shoryuken.
I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say shots on my man Hazmat, who says Ken sucks because people fall out of that one. I don't know. It seems as though it's been relatively consistent here. Vendetta's run, he keeps getting those strings that end in Shoryus and kill mad early.
A couple of good men on the screen, man.
Exactly.
Nothing much else to say about, but bad man. I just recognize, yeah. Down tilts on the turnaround from the roll. Both players playing within that dash zone anti-air with the Shoryu. Hey, there we go. And it's tough. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of people kind of can lump together the FGC characters quite a lot, but Vendetta has just studied each and every single one of them so extensively and has just a vast knowledge. And I'm not saying Naz has not done that, but it's just so tough to compete with somebody who's like, you know, at the highest level of the FGC characters.
Agreed, and we're already seeing what that studying gets him. Like, he absolutely understands what his strings can do, and we're seeing, just look at the chase down time and time again, forces him into a spot where he has to jump out of it and then eats a spike because of it.
Training projectiles here to start a little bit slower. Well, not for long. Trying to get the platform chase there. Going for, what is that, down air to the right side of that platform. Ended up rolling left, was Vendetta out of the situation.
These Tatsus have been pretty solid from Vendetta, too. He's using it both as a burst option and a spacing tool, because if he can do it at max range, it's so dangerous to drop shield against him. He might get caught in a long sprint.
And they're in here, too. Low percent's going to lead into that grab as well. I like that option. Not something you see all too often.
Yeah, most FGC characters, they don't want to go ahead and toss out grabs. They want to toss out these hands.
Yeah, everyone that says grabs are lame at the arcades, I can't do them in Smash here either.
I mean, Zengi for Smash, that's all I gotta say. Good sliding tilts right there from Naz, but still going to eat the up B. Perfect DI that time. I think he understood and made the adjustment after game 1 because he got caught out with that last Shoryu.
Yeah, Vendetta was playing within the range that it would just start to kill there too, but dominating the stage. Even if the Shoryus aren't killing, it's putting you in a situation where you got to come back, and we're covering that.
Solid lead so far for Vendetta, and we haven't seen a ton of these explosive plays that Naz was showing on game 1.
Trading shields in the middle of the stage here too. Got to play within that dash zone. I feel like, you know, the dash in, the burst movement, the initial startup of your walk is super important for these FGC characters too, and they kind of have to play within that range. You can kind of see it.
They also are kind of like struggling to figure out when it's their turn. Like, it feels like both these characters can play a ton of safe shield pressure, but the problem is, like, when does the shield pressure end? When can you actually apply your own pressure and your own block string?
Great charged rising tackle there to take the stock off of the top. I think that's just one of the few options a lot of people don't really consider, but working in those down tilts as well to find another Shoryu.
Full stock lead for Vendetta so far, so Naz has to make something special happen right here, but he can't even get the fastball on that area to get the grab going. Great intercept from the Patsu, though.
Yeah, Crack shoot to follow that one up too and close the gap. Ooh, immediate jabs on the rise of the jump. Wasn't able to get an aerial out yet.
And then just parrying these projectiles. And that's something that we saw. We started off game one with both characters tossing up projectiles, and since then they both kind of just abandoned it and just swinging relentlessly instead.
We're trying to Tatsu to close these gaps here too. Vendetta definitely seems to be pushing the initiative a little harder here. Miscue on the Shoryu. What if we just walked up and shield?
Exactly.
What if we both did it?
Up B not going to finish it off for Naz. Tries to go ahead and get an up air, and Vendetta good, just immediate V reversal there, just trying to get the heck out of dodge and allow Naz to guard that landing that well.
Well timed, well spaced on that forward tilt, I should say. Terry seems to be working with a little bit more range here too. Obviously, both of them working the hands and feet, but you know, seems like wow. That's crazy. It's just like you are pressed into a situation. It's like you're stuck in a cage with a lion. It's going to come and catch you eventually. It's just like, I got to get away as fast as I can.
I mean, if you ever seen Street Fighter, you know that every single thing that Ken finishes up with ends with the DP. We saw it right there. Every time, Vendetta has been perfect in understanding when his strings get finished up, and he understands how to get these kills incredibly early.
And like you can see, like this is the range I'm talking about. Right there was like there is like maybe 2 character lengths between them, and they have to play within that range because obviously that's their effective area, but they also can move all of their burst options in and out of that zone, and it's so cool to kind of see that dance.
That it is, and we actually never saw Go play a factor here as well.
No,
we never saw a single Buster Wolf, no power geyser at all. That comeback mechanic for Naz, not helpful whatsoever in actually make that comeback.
And I think that's just such a point to the kill power that Vendetta was able to utilize. It was just like every single time we knew our percent